So low-level bureaucrats that work for the government are spying on celebrities, spying on ex-girlfriends, spying on individuals that they find super creepy and suspicious that live next door to them, spying on anyone that they can, right? And this is a huge problem because, of course, innocent people are getting their privacy violated, right? And we have databases all over the place. And people have access to it, and it's very difficult to catch people accessing these databases and stopping them before they violate people's privacy.
Yeah, look, the government assures us from time to time, hey, don't worry. We would never, do anything untoward with your private information. Of course, and we're the government. Trust us. And that's where we are very skeptical. And our conservative brothers and sisters should be with us on this. Skeptical of the government. Yes, they are going to violate your privacy. Now, this isn't even about warrantless wiretapping. This is just records that normally exist that the government has access to.
Right.
Now, if you add on top of it, wiretapping some people, right, and getting things you're not supposed to get when they're not doing anything wrong, and recording their private conversations or reading their private emails, and then assuming that bureaucrats throughout the government won't look at any of that stuff or use it or leak it or try to make money off of it is crazy talk. Of course they're going to. We already know the abuses. There was an ABC News report, for example, in Iraq, when they were doing warrantless wiretapping of our own troops, they would all gather around and listen to phone sex that some of the troops were having with their wives back at home. Okay, so are they going to look up Angelina Jolie's records?
Of course.
Of course they are. Are they going to look up their neighbors' records? Of course. Now, the government needs to be really, really serious about this. They need to crack down on it, make examples of people, and give incredibly harsh sentences. Unfortunately, I think overall we're going in the wrong direction, where the government's like, don't worry about it.
You're absolutely right about that. For instance, when it came to training these government employees and teaching them right from wrong when it comes to accessing these files, some members of the government are like, it's not a big deal. The training is worthless. If we train them, they're going to do it anyway. Like
that's a great attitude.
There's that attitude toward it. But no, you have to train them of what the consequences could be. They need to be prosecuted for this type of stuff. But because you can't be able to search someone's personal information, their social security number, their medical records, all of that stuff that they have no business looking at.
What if somebody searches, they work for the government and they're your neighbor and they don't like you for some reason. They search your medical records and find out you got syphilis. I don't know. I have no idea, right? Or they find out something that you wouldn't like them to find out, and then they go spread it around the neighborhood. Okay? I mean, it's an obvious example, but there's a million examples. Now, for me, I'd put a huge sentence on it. I don't know if it's 5 years, 10 years, whatever. But like, and look, here's my training on it. If we catch you at all doing it, and apparently they do catch people all the time, we're going to give you an enormously long prison sentence. How you like them apples? Are you trained enough now? Right? But if you slap them on the wrist and say, don't worry about it, we're snooping on everybody anyway, yeah, of course they're going to abuse the system.
Yeah. Just to give you one example, there was one police employee in Massachusetts who kept looking at Tom Brady's records over 1,000 times.
But the dude was obsessed with Brady, man. What did you not find in the 999th search that you had to go over the 1,000th search? Or maybe he's really forgetful. He said, wait, let me look that up again. What was that? I don't even know what he's looking up. And by the way, if you're a celebrity, man, people are up in your business.
Are you afraid, Jake?
Yeah, being the huge celebrity that I am, of course, I'm very afraid.